Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yoshman. Last time we have met a Shizu Ishtar for the second time, and we also did a shadow duel as well and some other duels. And this time, well, first we're gonna sleep because it's nighttime. So it's been a while that I've actually, played this game, this particular game. But yeah, we'll get into it. It's not very hard to get into this format. It's like, old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Still. So let's take the train or tram or whatever it is. So we're in the city, the big city. Hopefully we can get some strong duelist. That's level 1. That's level 2. I think it's Esperobo. And level 3. Okay, that's Rebecca Hawkins. That's gonna be so much fun. Maybe I should have gone for the level 3. Let's just see. Maybe we can get through this. Hopefully she doesn't play that one cursed card. Forgot the name. Gravity Bind. But anyway, we actually start up amazing. So what we actually can do is burn our life before she burns us. So I'm actually going to set everything and play Chain Energy. Although she might play life from gaining cards. But hopefully she runs into my Blast Sphere. Okay, that's 5 life points that she has to pay. Okay, that's really trolly. She's just gaining her life points back. Not really a best strategy to burn, especially with this. I think I'm screwing myself over. And that's a Sangan. I don't know if it's this effect pulls through. Yes, it does. So it gets destroyed at the next turn. Unfortunately, we have to take damage. Maybe playing Chain Energy is a mistake, but I think we have to roll with it. She's gonna set something and get some life point reducement, if that's a term. And I'm going to play the Voice Raider. I'm actually going to attack the Sangan, even though she can search, but I'm alright with that. And yeah, she plays her Gravity Bind. And this is the next phase. So next turn, so it gets destroyed and she receives 1300 damage. And once again, she's going to pay for something. I'm definitely not going to attack. Well, I cannot attack that card anyway. Upstart Goldman is seriously not so synergetic with my deck. I think I'm going to set this one and at my turn. It's gonna be a long duel. She's gonna still pay. Oh, Dancing Fairy's crap. I have to destroy it. I have Giant Trinade, so that's okay. And we have a third Blast Sphere. I think I'm going to do Giant Trinade. That crap. And I'm actually thinking to attack all the monsters or not. Maybe it's wise to just be aggressive right now and get the Dancing Elves or Dancing Fairies out of the way, because that's this effect that she gains life points if it's in defense mode during her standby phases. It's actually a setup though. So I actually had another turn. And then I'm going to attack. I don't see no reason why not, and I'm actually committed. Once you're committed, you cannot go back. Well, we still have a second Giant Trinade. I think it's going to be very helpful in this duel. Unfortunately, I have to destroy Sangan, but so she can search one of her monsters. And then I'm going to set every single card. That's the warrior lady. I'm not too bothered with that. I'm actually going to set everything like Upstart Goblin just in case. And also set this. And then play the chain energy. It's very important you do that. Just play everything and on your main phase 2 just play the chain energy. So you don't receive any damage whatsoever. Or like, you know, you don't have to pay. So it's also a bit synergetic with Giant Grenade. And I think I might got it right here. Because next turn I have a Giant Grenade, so I can blow her back row back. Because I know she has this Gravity Bind. So luckily I have a second Giant Grenade. I don't know, there's some synergy with Chain Energy and Giant Grenade. It's really helpful in this duel. Yeah, this is game. Next turn I'm going to flip over the Giant Grenade. I mean, this is actually very efficient. So I'm going to play Giant Grenade, and this is game. There's no way she can help herself out in this situation. Man, Giant Grenade is so good, even in this format. Damn. It's quite underestimated. Well, it's on the ban list now for very good reasons. Well, for other reasons than this. But yeah, we have won. That was quite quick duel. Usually Rebecca Hawkins duels are actually, you know, very lengthy. But in this situation we got her fairly quickly. And this is Esper Robo. Yeah, I think I'm going to get this one because he's kind of disappointingly weak. So I'm actually going to get it. So I'll be right back. And this is game. Well, that was kind of lengthy because I didn't draw into my beat sticks, but that's okay. We got control of this duel most of the time. It's no biggie, even though I lost quite some life points due to reflect bonus effect, but it's not really, you know, a game winner. But yeah, we have won. Reflect Boner, in the end, the high effect damage is quite painful, but at the same time it's not really giving your dagger push at the same time. So it's actually a light monster, so that's also a target for, you know, these chaos monsters. We will get to it. But for right now, I'm still dueling Esper Robo. So yeah, once again, I'll be right back. Oh, what the hell? He's going to tribute summon it. Scheiße. And going to set something. Oh, I cannot set it in defense, but oh. It's getting dicey spicy right here. I think I'm forced to attack Jinzo. That's my odds, otherwise he will destroy my Archfiend of Gelfer. So the Mesmeric control is coming in clutch, but so is Nudoria. So I can actually destroy Jinzo. That's why Nudoria is actually, you know, better than Man-Eater Bug, because at least you can attack into some beatstick. Because if that was a Man-Eater Bug, I have to say that and my Archfiend of Gelfer wouldn't be on the field. So that's why I prefer Nudoria over Man-Eater Bug 100 out of 100. I don't see any situations why Man-Eater Bug can be utilized better than Nudoria. But that's just my opinion. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing in Man-Eater Bug. But anyway, this is a game. That was actually a spicy duel, especially when that mesmeric control. So yeah, this is Magician of Fate. Yeah, I should have actually attacked with the strongest first, because it doesn't really matter, because his life points is actually low. And then I'm going to attack with Archery of Gilfer, and yes, this is game. Yay, boy! He's destroyed. Yeah, maybe I should have led in this duel, because it was actually kinda an exciting duel. So, next duelist. Who's my next victim? It's Joey Jojo. Well, that's gonna also be interesting. So yeah, I'm going to challenge him to a duel because Joey has some decent XP. So I can level up once again and progress further in the game. So I'm actually doing alright. I should unlock the next event very soon, because I've met Ishizu for the second time. So that's gonna be exciting. What the next event is, but I'm not going to spoil it. But anyway, yes, this dangerous machine type 6. I'm actually going to set Blast Sphere, and maybe it's pretty much preemptively, but I'm actually going to use the Beidel. At least I forced this activation out, so yeah. It's activated. He's going to activate it anyway, so better right now than later on. Hopefully he destroys his own card. That's a 4. What does a 4 do? A draw allows me to draw a card. And he's going to pay 500 life points. And he ran into my Blast Sphere. Excuse me. I have this weird cough. Every time I want to Let's Play, I have this weird coughs. Means I have a little bit of a dry throat. I mean, the heat wave is gone, but I mean the air may be too dry. So I'm actually going to special summon the Fiend Mega Cyber, and then yeah, gonna Graceful Charity. And look, we have Dark Necrofear. I'm actually going to discard the Archfiend of Gilfer and just equip it to a monster. Gear free to Ironite is not going to be a target, so because equip cards get automatically destroyed. So I'm actually going to cough a little bit. Oh, I also forgot Fairy Box. Derp. And we are lucky. We are so lucky. Seriously, it's really hard to clear a throw doing in a recording. It's like the most annoying things of Let's Playing, if your throat isn't cleared. And we can still summon a monster, so I'm actually going to summon Wall of Illusion. I actually took a high risk, so that's something you never want to do. Also, he destroys my Fiend Mega Cyber, and this activates, so you get 1200 damage. And Archfiend of Gilfer is, yeah, I think Archfiend of Gilfer was a hindrance, because it doesn't echo its original attack, so he gets less damage. Ooh. Goblin Attack Force, that's cock. And he attacks into my Wall of Illusion, so it gets bounced. So I'm actually have to think now. I should get him as much damage as I can. So I can actually have two choices. I can do a Blast Sphere, and I actually forgot to activate Sinister Serpent's effect, so it doesn't matter too much, but kind of annoying if you forgot to, if you cancelled out. But anyway, yeah, maybe it does matter with the dangerous machine type 8, so I can have something to discard if he rolls something that makes me discard a card. And it's randomly, so it's more so it's no 33 chance. If he rolls dice rolls, it's a 33 chance that I lose my Dark Necrophere, and I really want to summon it. So very annoying indeed. I sometimes also gonna mute my mic for a little bit to clear my throat. And it's a 2, so is this gonna make me discard one? Oh, I have the choice, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, should have. This is actually might be a costly mistake. And Goblin Attack Force. Is he going to run into my Wall of Illusion or not? I don't think Collapse will work, so it's goodbye to Wall of Illusion. But I believe, do we have 3 targets in our grave? 3 fiend type monsters. I mean, if so, well, to be honest, this is a game, regardless. Even if I attack with my Message of Fate, but oh, I forgot Fairy Box is on the field. I always forget that Fairy Box is on the field. And no, there is no target. So, I'm actually going to set me. Do we have spell cards even? Yes, Grateful Strategy. Okay, I want to get that card. So I'm actually going to attack with my Strike Ninja. I can utilize its effect. I think it's a quick effect. So it means it's chainable to certain situations, and he cannot activate his Fairy Box at the next next turn because he cannot pay for the cost. Maybe I should have gone for it, but I don't know. Don't feel like a little bit risky today. So Dangerous Machine type 8 and still makes me want to discard. Well, definitely gonna be Sinister Serpent in this one. It's a no-brainer right here. And he's going to attack with his weak for Sago the Destroyer. Well, the card isn't bad. Well, it has been bar creeped by Gay of the Swamp, but it's actually a substitute for fusion material if you want to fusion summon. But why attack with that card? I don't understand. But yeah, I think this is game. It's not solvable. Unless Joey has another ace of his sleeve. Yes, I'm definitely going to activate Sinister Serpent's effect. And then I'm going to Graceful Charity and discard my Sinister Serpent and Visor Death. And we have Giant Trunade. So we can blow away all the back row. So no shenanigans anymore. Also, I forgot to do the Primitive Burl Giant Trunade Wombo combo. It doesn't really matter anymore. This is game regardless. Do not fear! Dark Necrophere is here. Okay, should we stop this meme? It's not even a meme, it's just a poor joke. It's just worse than a dad joke. And yeah, we got Joey. We beat him. Very easy. GG easy. That was quite easy. Oh, that was quite spicy, but it was also an easy duel. I was kind of lucky with the Fairy Box. I should have not attacked. It's a duel that I technically not deserve to win. And this is a Shizu Ishtar once again. You're the duelist I faced previously, yeah, like the day before. I would like to test your heart again. Will you duel me? I have no choice. There's no yes and no option. That's really good game design right here. Well, it's a bit nitpicky though. I'm not bothered with that too much, to be honest. A duel is a duel. I love to duel. And here, this isn't really a good hand. I'm actually going to set the Sinister Serpent just to wall myself for a direct attack. And if this, if Sinister Serpent gets destroyed, well, doesn't really matter. It goes back into my hand next turn. I'm actually going to call 4 and it's a 5. That's unfortunate. She is allowed to special summon Thunder Dragon. Well, it depends. Thunder Dragon is mostly utilized when you have it in your hand. So you can discard it to actually add up to 2 Thunder Dragons in your deck. So you basically get a +1 out of that exchange. So no, she cannot utilize that, but she has a monster on the field. That's the downside. And seriously, okay, I'm actually going to activate Sinister Serpent's effect. And here I'm actually going to set it once again. It's a bit of a kind of a tank strategy, bit walling myself off. And she's going to draw another card just to thin her deck out. That's her strategy, and then use that one trap card just to reverse all the graveyards from respective sides. But yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. If you deal with, usually you can deal with her very quickly. She doesn't have that strong of that strong monsters, so it's not a big deal at all. Oh fuck, I forgot. Well, I'm okay though. It's not really threatening that field. I will attack Thunder Dragon. I think Thunder Dragon is... Well, if I... Wait, I can actually potentially use Troubadour the Doomed. So when this guy destroyed as a result of battle, okay. So next turn, I'm actually going to Troubadour the Doom Agido, so that effect doesn't pop up. Oh, I can also, you know, set the Sinister Serpent because she plays the Shallow Grave. That's also quite of a decent card. In certain strategies, it actually helps. Also, she plays Corpse of Yatagarasu. It's actually Legacy of the Yatagarasu. But I think they renamed it because Corpse seems a little bit dark. No, I'm not sure. And this is the Cathedral of Nobles. So that's a bit of a dangerous card. Yes, I'm going to activate Sinister Serpent's effect. And I'm actually going to Troubadour the Doom and discard my Sinister Serpent and destroy Agido. And here I can actually decide to take no chances, premature burial, get my Sinister Serpent back, just to tribute it. Just for the sole purpose to tribute it for this turn. And yes, to summon the Summon Skull. That's what you do with the Summon Skull, just summon it. And I believe she's in a tough spot. Shizu is not that threatening if you deal with her fairly quickly. Because she actually has to set up her deck quite a lot. The only way, one of the ways you can actually lose is just waiting for too long. So stall decks aren't really that efficient dueling her, because she has also a stall strategy and that's no fun. Also, she cannot draw any cards because of that one effect of Reckless Greed. Seriously, I need to stop pressing B. Also, I have Crush cards, but I don't think it's going to be helpful in this situation. Okay, that's a Cyberjar. That is quite... that's actually a bummer, really. That's a huge setback. So this is going to be interesting. So I have to draw, excavate 5 cards. That's actually the term, and then draw them or add them to my hand. It's not really draw, it's more like excavate them and just show it to my opponent. So that's Reversal of Graves. Soul Release, if it's a level 4 or lower, it gets special summoned. And that's a Mask of Darkness. And once again, I'm actually going to attack. And yeah, I think that she has well some traps. I don't think she has traps that are bothering me, but it can help her out long term. I'm actually debating if I'm going to... no, I cannot summon anything. So never mind. I do have Beetle, or like, you know, Jebate the doll. And she's going to fill her deck once again to get another Thunder Dragon. That's actually a really good strategy. It's actually quite a good staple. And this actually hurts me a lot. This hurts me a lot because I cannot get back my Sinister Serpent. Nor and Fiend targets are also gone, so Dark Necrophare is basically dead. Yeah, Soul Release is quite a devastating card in certain situations, and okay, I think she pulls this off. She can activate. I forgot about Cathedral of Nobles. She can actually, you know, quickly activate. So I have to win this turn. So basically, I can do Jebetal. That actually buys me a turn if it's a trap. So she actually added to my deck. So Beetle actually helped me in this situation. It saves life, man. That Jebetal was clutch. I love it. See, in this situation, Beetle saves your life. So amazing. But can I actually go for game? I can do this. I think I'm a bit short. What else can I activate? Tribute to the Doomed. And I'm going to discard this. Oh, yeah. I'm really glad I got rid of that face. So, this is almost a game. It's one more turn. Oh wait, is this actually game? Is my math really off? Oh no, it's not game. Just 600 short, but next turn, if she doesn't set anything, I can still do Jebetal. I'm so lucky to have that card in my hand. Excuse me. And now doing that Thunder Dragon shenanigans. That's also very synergetic with Reversal of Graves. Okay, so I have to win this turn, and if this one of these nasty jars, well, this is actually game. So just to be sure, hold on for a second. And yeah, Troid is cleared once again. And this is a Mask of Darkness, so this is game. Whew. I'm on the edge, man. I almost lost this duel. But Beetle just saved my ass. Because of that effect. If she didn't set one card, she actually won. She actually has to activate Legacy of Yatagarasu instantly. But yeah, I get also a new bonus. So that's also very nice. You may have what it takes. I will be keeping an eye on you in this tournament. Oh, she likes us. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and do all this good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.